Welcome to Autistic Kayla, the pen of a black autistic woman. I'm so excited today, and I'm gonna do this video on Autism Acceptance Month. I know this is gonna be the end of the month, and kind of so late that I did since I have been out since November. I wish I had do more video since then, but I have school and I go to work. And I'm back here with y'all today. So hopefully get this started. And plus, since we're in this coronavirus crisis right now, hope y'all and stay safe and sounded. Stay 6 feet away. Protect yourself as always. Stay in the house because it's important. Because coronavirus is very serious. I hope y'all stay protected. I posted to have a event at my school, but it had to be canceled due to the crisis going on. And plus, they had to shut down the school, so they let me have to take all my classes online. So, hope everybody stay safe. All right. And today, video that I will be talking about is Autism Acceptance Month. And since Autism Acceptance Month is about spreading awareness about autism and spreading acceptance about autistic people in, in, in around the world. Since autism used to be called Autism Awareness Month to educate people about autism, what to do, all that good stuff. Since autistic activists like me change the awareness to accept it, because a lot of time people may know someone, whether they family member, friends, co-worker, student, you name it, who had to be autistic or have autism. But the problem is not many accepted among autistic people in general. They understand autism, but won't accept autistic people as they are. It's still a lot of discrimination and a lot of misinformation about autism in particular. And it's pretty sad that knowing that so much information about autism, and people need to know, stop spreading misinformation, because not many people know about autism in particular. Some know some awareness about it, some don't. So that's why so many autism professionals, autistic people, parents try to educate people about autism. Since you may have heard that autism is a disease, no, this is not a disease. It's a neurological disorder or neurodevelopment disorder. Or people like me who are autistic say it's a different. So it affects how a person think and feel about something. Basically, if you're autistic like me, you might be sensitive to you might have be sensitivity to noise, taste, sound, you name it, or how you communicate, how you think about something. You might think of logic or whatever. It's from my standpoint. And plus that autism affect everybody from race to gender. But most of the time that boys seem like more likely to have autism than girls. Since that why you might see, social media or from different organizations, they always say blue because blue means that boy affected than girls. But there have been certain organizations like Autism Speak did some damage as it comes to autism in particular. They say things that not so helpful to the parent or in public. Most of the autism speak perfect is what called autism and get care for it from the very beginning. That they had to figure what caused autism, why this, why that, many questions, and hopefully get the bottom of what caused it and get it cure. But so why get care for autism, but you won't accept your family member, your friend because they're autistic? It's not fair. We should not put so much research what cause autism. We need more research to try to help autistic children who will become adult throughout their lifetime. We need to put more research into that one so how we can be acceptable in life without like pity us for having a disability. It's not fair that to pity us for having it and have our self esteem so low that we don't think of ourselves as highly. They think of us like we less than the neurotypical person or an able-bodied person that, oh, you have autism. Oh, you have such disability. I feel sorry for you for having it. Why feel sorry for me? You know, what about me? Why be sorry for me because I have it? Yes, I have autism. Yes, it can be very complicated sometimes, better for me since I'm autistic. I can't speak for all autistic people. I speak for me. Yeah, I don't like noise. Every time I do some homework or I try to do whatever, noise is my pet peeve. I can't think right. I had to be in the set. It had to be everything had to be quiet. If it don't, I'll be losing my freaking mind. I'm gonna say, forget this. Some artists don't like color. It could be like the light. It could be the color. It could be anything. Fall off. It could be anything. Oh, in fact, we have different routine too, like specific time, a day routine. We have a routine that we do every time. Once that routine got disturbed or changed, we get very little frustrated. Like, I don't like changing. I don't like changing either. It mess me up, you know. Especially since I work as a sale worker at Dollar General. There's some time that they said, "Hey, this is your schedule for this week. What if I'm going somewhere or just chilling out? I ain't doing nothing. Out of nowhere, can you go to work?" I do say yes most of the time. And yes, I do have school and obligations since I am a student and also I'm a worker. And I had to realize the responsibility. It can be very frustrating for me at times. Like, yeah, I'm a student. I got all the obligations. Yes, I'm a worker. I have to help out. For me, I don't mind helping out. I'll go to work, But there's some days I don't because I got school and work all that stuff. So what I'm supposed to do? So it kind of be frustrating for me since my routine had changed, and sometimes hard for me to do that sometimes. So for me, it like, oh man. And first of all, a lot of stereotype about autism in particular, which is kind of outrageous, like really like outrageous. So you may have heard that autistic people have no sympathy. Okay, we do have sympathy. We might show it in a different way. For me, I know I'm very sensitive. I can cry all day. When it comes to a specific thing, I might cry about something. Yes, I get frustrated. Yes, I might have sympathy for my family member. Yeah, I had them for what's going on. Yeah, I don't think that autistic people don't have sympathy or don't show emotion. We do. We some very sensitive about them, while others don't. Some may have a hard time showing emotion. I don't think that all people are not sympathetic to people. Don't assume that, which is a bad stereotype. Don't do it. And the other stereotype that vaccine cause autism. Y'all may have heard it 1,000 of times. And yes, there's some disagreement about such a thing. Yeah. So, since vaccine don't cause autism, a lot of people think so, which can be frustrating, even though you tell the such a group of people like, hey, it don't cause it, but that research has said that autism is very genetic, while others think it's caused by something. For me, I think it's generic because it's a neurodevelopment disorder, or it's a different, as people call it. Don't think that advice is cause autism. And plus, there other misinformation after that. Bleach can cure autism and misinformation. You may have heard about that too. It's ridiculous. I just wish people accept autistic people and try to understand them instead of trying to fix them, which is outrageous and is not right at all. So don't do it. But actually, the other stereotype that people think that not really helpful. So I think the other stereotype that I think people like me can be nonverbal, whatever. So there are some of us do talk, some don't. Don't think that our people can't speak up for themselves. Don't assume that we are like something wrong with us. We weird, we that. Some of us is different one. Some are nonverbal, some very verbal. I don't like the term of low functioning and high functioning. I had to admit I had used both of them while I'm young, which I didn't know better. Cause I been hearing that all my life. Oh, you high functioning. Oh, you low functioning. Or autistic can overcome their autism. First of all, even though you make to pretend we less to be less to be more typical, it don't matter how much y'all make us like be less autistic. Some are even coping, try to pretend, or trying to mask. I could walk by you like it ain't nothing. You could tell I'm autistic. Or people, what's one thing, like I said, like I think I meant by autism have a look. I think that's a state. Autism have a look. First of all, nah, I just don't have a look. I the people might consider me high functioning, which I find very offensive. Using functioning level very offensive to autistic people. You make a compare like who better than the other. It's not fair at all. Don't think that autism have a look. We could have passed you Wherever we look, no typical none, we autistic. We could walk past you. You would never know we autistic until we say it. What? I don't have a look. Now you know now. I don't have a look. You might think it's so, but no. So don't think that autism have a look. Don't. Because it's very damaging information. And also don't think non-verbal autistic at less than 2 because they don't speak or they weird. Don't do that. It's very offensive. Yes, I follow people who are non-verbal because at one point for me, I was non-verbal myself until I was 6. I remember I had to use that AAC, the computer thing, if you type, the word out. I used to have that. Don't the meaning way to communicate. Not to you don't have to be verbal to speak. The meaning way to speak without being verbal. It could be sign language. It could be ACs that I mentioned earlier. It could be different way to communicate. Wherever you have to find a way to figure that out. Don't assume that everything fit all for every artist, but don't think that. Every artist is very different. We are not the same. You can't think it might work for one person, may not work for another person. You have to work with us. Maybe you figure out this work for us. It might be different. Not every autistic people are the same. There's other states that think autistic people are the same. Nah. Which is outrageous. Don't think that. Everybody different. For me, I'm into lower arts. When I was a young girl, I think I'm gonna be like a next Beyonce. I shall do the dance move. I shall be like a Michael Jackson. I ooh, get it, get it, get it. Oh, I used to go to the dance studio I was young. And I'm tall too. I shall do that dance too. I ooh, But I don't think I was something that back then. But something I do wish that I was a singer, but I stopped. Every artist is different. You can't assume everything, and especially every autistic person like math. I like math. I don't know about every autistic like math. It don't have to be math or science. Like I said earlier, I was into autistic thing. Or my BFF, she into anime stuff. Some of my autistic peers, I was friends with. He like history. Some like different things. You can't assume everybody same thing or thing. No. So it's ridiculous. Yeah. And other time, you may have seen this a lot on the media. You might have seen certain movie or TV show that you must have seen that mostly boys who are white. Despite that, autism affect everybody. From race, gender, religion, you name it. But the image of autism kind of out there. Even though it's not true, but the image like that make people think you have to be this certain look to be autistic. No. Look at me. I'm black, I'm autistic, and I'm a woman. So, even though I think the media need to reflect the real diversity in the autistic community and all the autistic community, They need to reflect the real diversity, not just what you see on TV. Even though there's some progress to represent certain member of the community better, it getting better by wishing for a little bit more in the open. Because a lot of times, it's not always the case. And there's some dispute, you know, whether you're a woman, black, or person of color, LGBT, or you poor, you name it. There's a lot of dispute. Even though they changing a little bit, they try to reduce the dispute so you be diagnosed with don't diagnose with autism. So don't think that every autism had to be look like that what you see on TV. Don't do that. Even though it's not true, but the image still out there. So don't think everything had what you see on TV. Don't do it. So, and for me, I'm gonna change that. Put our voice out there, and people like me, because people need to see someone who look like them, and hope I could be that person who that say, hey, I'm not the only one. There's someone who like me out there. You know what I'm saying? But and hopefully, I could be there. Someone who could look up to one day. Say, oh, I have a girl who look like me, who older than me. But for me, when I was young, I don't have someone who like me who was young. When I was young, I wish I did have that mentor or someone to look up to, like, hey, someone look like me. But I found out like years later than when I found the autistic community. There's more of me out there. But hopefully I could be the person for the next generation after me who look like me. And yeah, there's someone out there. Like we need more voices like mine and others who, there's not many people like us out there. So we're black, native, Latinx, Asian, you name it, or immigrant, you name it. We need more out there. So hope we could be the better, bringing more representative of people like us. And plus, I create the hashtag Autistic Black Pride, but hopefully get more recognition in people like me. Because a lot of times you don't see people like us on the video, in books, you name it. Hopefully, we could improve that and make the better world for future autistic people. So, and for me, since I'm autistic, yes, I grew in the world that not really accessible to me, or I had to fit in, basically. Yes, I'm young. I feel like, why me, why I'm different, why I'm different from other people. I don't get the thing what they think. So it can be very frustrating. And maybe all autistic could relate to this. That feel like we can't relate to nobody. Nobody can understand them. Even your classmate, your co-worker. It can be very frustrating them not knowing what it's like to be autistic, because they only know what it's like to be a parent or a co-worker to you. They don't know what it's like to be autistic. So they try to understand you, all of that, and it'll be a working progress for them too. You know what I'm saying? To understanding. But there are people out there, don't understand you. They discriminate you because you're autistic. And they don't want to understand you. Which is sad, but they have people all these days. You can't change all people. You just educate. And that's why I put the word accepting than awareness. People aware of autism, but not accepting autistic people that might have autism in school, work, you name it. But there's some image and stigma about autism and disability in general. That something wrong with us and not good thing about it. So hopefully we can change that without be dictatorial, if there be discriminated toward autistic people. So, and for this month, support autistic people. Be a good ally to the autistic people. Listen, and don't be like ignorant. Try and listen to where we're coming from. We try to help you out. You know what I'm saying? To understand us. What to say and not to say toward autistic people. There are a lot of things out there very ableist about something. If you don't know about ableism, it means discrimination toward disabled people. So and so and then many of us have many like you may think like we disabled. Yes, some do have some complication. You know, like some have like chronic pain, some have like different thing going on. Yes, some of it can be disabled too. You know, so for me, I have seizures. I had, there are people who do have seizures too, and some are more complicated than others. And also, so yes, yes, autistic can be disabled too. Yes, so we do need more education and more understanding and put more research how to be inclusive to autistic people, make us have a accessible housing, accepting in our community because autism always going to organizations like Autism Speak who do not support autistic people or their family because because autistic all put more research into research what causes autism instead of trying to help autistic people because Autism Speak did more damage thing to the autistic community in general, which is kind of sad. But even though you may not agree with me on this one, but just listen what autistic people come from. And yeah, you might have said some hashtag or post on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram that why we going red or gold instead of blue. Because we going against Autism Speak who spread misinformation about autism and autistic people in general. So we're going against them because we protesting against them or boycotting them because the damage that had been done to our community because that's why people even say walk for autism, for autism speak. We going against them and all this stuff. So we make our own organization. And those organizations are autistic Autistic Self Advocacy Network and Autism Women and Non-Binary Network. There are two organizations that run by, for and by autistic people. I think there are more out there. I think of one in UK, if I remember. So just support the autistic organization that run by and for autistic people. Cause we trying to spread acceptance and the stigma around autism in general. And for me, I want to end autism too. Stop the image, end it for good, and also look for diverse autistic people because there are many out like me. You since I kind of explained in my introduction that I always go support my autistic community, but I am for more representation of autistic people of color. Cause people like me out there not out there. We need more voice. We need to put ourselves on podcasts, you name it. We need to put our voice out there. We cannot be out there. So we do the work too. So there are many others in the LGBT community. Some in women, non-binary, Sioux, Muslim. We're a very diverse group. Some had different complex disability, some nonverbal. Listen to our voice and follow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. So you like, oh, find a way to be a good ally. Like, don't matter you a professional, parent, teacher, you name it. Follow us. Understand where we're coming from. We say something. Maybe, hopefully, you could be a good, better ally to us. And so we could build this, acceptance and more awareness and help include our voice in laws and podcast. Put our voice out there. Don't speak for us. Don't speak over or say, don't speak it for or nothing about us without us. Don't speak over us. Speak with us. Don't say, everybody think that, but you never talk to the disability community or autistic community. You had to speak to us directly. We give our voice after you had to listen. Be good ally. Maybe we could change the world, make things accessible to people like us, because the world we live in are not accepting of us. We're there fighting to be included in society. With their fine, there is no equity for there is equality, like American with Disability Act to include it, but ain't no equity for us. And for me, as a black person and being black, they know no equity for me. I had to fight against racism and sexism and plus ableism. They probably equality for me, but ain't no equity. We had to do better, include everybody, because not everybody in the United States are included. United States very diverse group, but not every community are represented in this country. We had to represent everybody, not just this community. We gotta represent everybody, wherever is. We had to do better and combat the ignorance against racism, sexism, homophobic, transphobic, you name it. We gotta do better to fight together to end the cuckoo bug going in this world. We need to do better, and hopefully, we end the. I know anything gonna be perfect, but hope we get to the place that we respect each other without dehumanizing one another because of who we are. So, especially having the autistic community be intersectional because many are very diverse, have multiple identities. So we need to represent everybody so everybody don't feel included. So what about say? Just spread awareness and hopefully continue the work that me and autistic be doing, spread acceptance and keep on educating people and do what we had to do to end discrimination and around autism and disability. And also, lastly, stay safe, y'all, during this coronavirus crisis. Stay safe and have a good day. Hope y'all enjoy your day and stay safe. This is the end of episode, end of the video. This your host, Kayla Smith. And have a good day.